When I was a kid, I felt like I should have been a boy. It wasn't that I wanted to be a boy, I kind of felt like I was in the wrong body. Growing up in a small town that borders a reserve, it was difficult to be a kid that knew they were different. When I lived on the res, I looked too white. When I lived in town or a city, I was too boyish. When I watched people around me, I could feel that I was different, but I didn't really know why. I couldn't put my finger on what it was that made me different. In 2011, I realized that I was also attracted to girls. And I afraid that people would think I was gay and that I would be ostracized again. When I learned about transgender, I wondered if I was transgender. But I no longer felt like I was in the wrong body, so that term, that identity didn't fit. I tried on every term that I came across. Bisexual, pansexual, non-binary, androgynous, gender fluid. None of them really fit. Not quite. And then, a couple years ago, I learned about Two-Spirit. And I began to learn about what that means.
It means like you're standing in the middle. You're standing in the middle to balance the circle, balance the masculine and the feminine principles. And when things are out of whack, that was our job, to balance and to make things right and to heal. So if there was conflicts between men and women, or if there was anything that was out of whack, we had that responsibility to balance that.
A Two-Spirit person encompasses both female and masculine, or I guess both feminine and masculine energy. And I realized that that's what I was, that's what I am, that fit.
We are Scapios. That is our main responsibility, to be helpers, to help the people. That is our primary role and responsibility. It takes different forms depending on our individual gifts, whether it's medicine or song or whatever, but basically it's to be a helper and to balance that circle and to keep things whole. And if our gifts aren't acknowledged, then our people can't heal.
We are gifted with a stronger spirit. A spirit isn't held down by gender and sexuality norms. And as I learned about my culture and had done work on myself, and as I began to take those walls down, I was once again able to feel love, just pure love, not directed at anyone or anything. I was once again able to send compassion to everyone. When I first realized that I was attracted to women as well as wet men, I felt some internalized shame. I think I may have had some internalized homophobia and misogyny. But as I learned more about Two-Spirit people and the history of them and how important they were, not only to ceremony, but to their tribe, I began to feel proud. I'm a gift.